Hello parents, I hope you're doing great and so are your little ones. Now in the last video, we saw how our children are developing in their social, emotional and physical skills and how these three are helping them to develop their communication skills. Now we as parents need to put a step back when it comes to communicating with our children. Now putting a step back does not mean you talk less to your child. You definitely have to talk to your children so that they improve. But what I mean is, right from the time a child is born, they cannot speak, they cannot utter a single word. So we ask the question and answer back. Like when they are thirsty and they're not able to talk, you say, oh, here, have some water. And like, now you're feeling good, right? But now they can talk. So when you give a glass of water to your child, we usually say, how are you feeling? I'm sure you're feeling great now. Instead, ask, how are you feeling? But let your child answer, oh, I feel good. I feel fine, or I was so thirsty. When your child is doing this, they are expressing themselves. They are expressing what they feel. Their emotional skills are developing. They are helping themselves to express via communication. Now, it is not just about drinking water or eating food or crying or laughing or anything. Now, communication is not just about emotions or social or physical development. Even in general, your child tends to speak a lot because now they can talk. You would feel like they are like never-ending machine of words. Yes, it is true, but you have to help your child develop. Say when it comes to story time, until now you were reading a story for your child, but maybe you can give your child a turn to read a story to you. If they have a book which they already know, your child would narrate the story in his or her language, maybe in own words, not just like it is said in the storybook, but try to explain it in the way they want to. Let them do it. Do not stop them. Do not instruct them. Let them finish the story. If you're giving them a new book, let them narrate the story via pictures. Of course, they are very young to read the sentences or words. So what they could do is they could refer to the pictures. They could make a new story by themselves. Do not stop them by saying, this is not what's written in here. Let them make a complete new story. That is perfectly fine. This is helping them imagine. This is helping their creativity to come out. Now, for example, if your child has a picture book with animals in it, maybe the tiger was jumping in the air to get a prey, or maybe the tiger was just sitting with sky in the background. Your child might think that the tiger is flying. Your child might say that the tiger is flying. Do not stop your child there and say that, oh, tigers cannot fly. Let your child finish the story. Ask him or her, how did the tiger fly? Your child might think, oh right, tigers don't fly. Or maybe they can tell you that the tiger had superpowers, the tiger had invisible wings. Any creative idea could just come to their head. This is going to help them communicate. This is going to help them think. Not just about reading, but say when you put your child to bed, it's summertime, you might feel that why are you sleeping with a blanket? It is so warm. If your child wants the blanket, let him or her sleep with a blanket. I'm sure within a few minutes your child would be like just moving the blanket over him or her and saying that, no, I don't want it. Instead of saying, I told you it is so warm, leave it to the child. Ask, what happened? You just wanted a blanket, didn't you? Don't be angry, don't be upset, don't get annoyed. Let your child say, oh, I'm feeling warm. Tell them, oh yes, it's summer, I think you should start sleeping without a blanket. Explain them, give them valid reasons. When your child is asking you questions, don't think that, oh, my child is still young. Give them logical answers. Give them reasonable replies. Explain things to them. The more you talk, the more you explain, the more your child is going to understand. And that is how it is going to improve them to communicate. Their vocabulary is going to improve. I hope you like this video, find it of some use, and make the needful changes in the communication for your child. Take care, stay safe.